Hey, hi guys, this is Vishal, and today's I would like to tell you today's topic is how to design vulnerable box. So one of the most questions even ever I heard about people don't know about what is vulnerable box, what is CTF. Okay, all right. So I'm going to explain everything from scratch to advanced. Okay. So whenever you try to hack something else or trying to do a penetration testing, if you want to go for the OACP examination, like like OACP examination, offensive security, like red teaming and all. So at that time you are go to like solve number of vulnerable machines on the hack the box, root me, try hack me. Alright. So there you can see a list of machines available. Already they are default vulnerable machines are available over there on the platform like Hack the Box and Track Me. And they created the vulnerability on the boxes. What are the boxes are available? Right. The particular vulnerability you need to exploit. Okay. So what are you doing there? You are doing like brush up your skills and doing you know you are creating number of tactics, you are exploring the tactics to hack or the methodologies to hack the particular services, for example NFS services, or yeah, Apache services, yeah, the website, the part of the website. Okay, so might be there is a CSRF vulnerabilities, or might be on the website having IDO vulnerability. So we don't know what vulnerability or the particular box. So by using your skill, you're trying to exploit the website, and then you try to exploit the like operating system, like user system access, privileges class, and all. So the pathway or the like flow, so you started hacking the machines using IP address, single IP address. So you started the hacking using the single IP address until you complete the hacking once you got the root access of the particular whatever the machines you are targeting. Correct. So it's a easy task. Some say like, it's easy task. I solve the instance machines, difficult machines, or the hard level machines. Like that, it's easy for I'm a expert on the master in the offensive security. Okay, some people said, but that people or like those talk like I can do these boxes, but they don't know like vulnerabilities, how they created, the developer created the vulnerabilities, how this box is developed. They that thing is very critical and complicated. All right. So once you know how develop this box, how designing the vulnerabilities, so it means you having the like both skill, defensive skill as well as offensive skill. Why defensive? What I'm talking about like defensive means what? So whether I'm a developer designer, right, and I'm designing the vulnerabilities, or I'm designing the server. I need a NFS server for my client, and also they want SSH server also, or like SSH server must be having like filter port numbers on the like different port number. The client want to access their SSH services using a different port number, like 22 port number, 22 port number to yeah, other IP address. Sorry, port number. So as a normal offensive security person or a tester, sometimes they don't know how to design, how to configure this all things, system administration. They don't know. Or developer designing the like CMS website or any PHP website or SPX website, they design the website in a good manners. Okay, and hacker come and hack the server, right, or the CMS. But hacker don't know how this developer design or create the website. Okay, how the developer created like putting these all things PHP and all connectivity and all. So the offensive security or like hacker don't know all these things. So first of all, if you are a good programmer, if you are a good you know designer, those maybe the like system designer, system administrator, yeah, you can call it a web designer as well as hacker, you guys having huge opportunity in market. Okay, so today's live streaming on like on how to design the vulnerable machines and how to hack the vulnerable machine. I already put some link in my descriptions. I think so. Yeah, I forget. Might be I forget this. Okay, so I would like to put some links there where I uploaded my virtual box, vulnerable virtual machines, and you can download the machines and test on your system. All right. So now, first step, if you want to create your machines, so you can use VirtualBox VM workstation. So I'm going to like list out here some important things so you can do on your side. VirtualBox. Sorry, it's a virtual, yeah, vulnerable machines. Vulnerable machines. I don't think so. There are in India. There are limited people, or you know, not like I don't think so. There are like people who can design the machines. Might be might be there are like 10, 20 or 30. Might be people who can create a vulnerable machine. Maybe the 100 or 200 people only in India, or 200 or 500. Might be thousands. Maybe I don't know, but it's a limited. They are limited people. So it's a better to explore my skill with you guys. And yeah, of course, you can also learn how to create a vulnerable machines. You can create your own vulnerable machines to test over there, and you can create the your vulnerability, and you can put the vulnerabilities machines, creating the vulnerable machines. You can put there on a like you can create a CTFs. You can organize a CTF event, and people people will be happy to hack your machines. So first step is what vulnerable machine designing tools is. Firstly is like you can use virtual box or machine like virtual VM VR. All right, so there are two way to create machine by using two tools like VirtualBox and the VMware. So I'm going to use VirtualBox. Mostly I like prefer VirtualBox because it's lightweight than the VM workstation. Okay. So next tool is what your skill. Okay. Your skill means what? You need to like use your mind as research and development, like how to do research and development and all R&D, like this. So your mind must be like you think beyond the box. You have to think beyond the box. Suppose I don't know how to design or how to create a WordPress website. So I must know like WordPress website like creating by using the plugins, by using themes, or there are maybe the number of paid themes and all. So once you know that how to create a WordPress website, then you can put some plugins, some themes, and then you can put your vulnerability in this particular WordPress website, whatever. So CMS may be like WordPress, Joomla, and all. So if you don't know how to create a website, first you must know how to create website. So search for the Google and find the number of list of CMS. I think so. Let me search on the Google CMS lists. Okay. So finally, I got a list of CMS like Joomla, Drupal, okay, and WordPress. There are 15 CMS. So what is CMS? I heard about the like student don't know even what is CMS. Like student, my student or like they completed his BE and even B, bachelor degree in engineering. So still when I asked him like what is CMS, so these guys that guys even don't know. That guy didn't know like what is CMS. So that time I explained what is CMS. CMS is nothing but like content management system and used for like creating the website by using like drop and drag and drop method. So it's an easy method to create a website. Okay, managing the contents and all by drag and drop and all. So normally you don't need to use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and PHP. You don't need to use these all languages. You can create a website by using your some tools which is available, which we call the CMS platform, which is available on the online. That CMS is called like one of these CMS is like WordPress CMS, Drupal CMS, so by using the extension designing themes, they like default designing themes or plugins, you can create your website. One of CMS is WordPress. So go to the Google and YouTube, search about WordPress. First, understand what is WordPress. Okay, I'm starting from a website first. Okay, then we'll switch to the system administration and then switch like entire scenario of your virtual vulnerable box, how to create vulnerable box. So there are three steps. First is web part, second is system part, and last one is compiling these two part. Okay, and then we'll be stop these sessions. So first understand what is WordPress. Correct. So what is WordPress? WordPress is nothing but a CMS like no platform. And so let me tell you one thing that some people said that suppose I installed the WordPress in my vulnerable box, then what next? So once you install, you can embed the vulnerability. How embed the vulnerability? Which kind of vulnerability I can embed, or which kind of vulnerability I can implement on my WordPress website? What to do? What next? So next is what? Next website is exploit DB. Okay, let's open the word exploit DB website, and boom, there are number of exploits available. Number of exploits. Mm, okay, so there are number of exploits available. So okay, now I'm going to search your WordPress only. Why? I want to create a vulnerability in WordPress website. So search WordPress, enter, and wait for response. Okay, fine. I got the answer. Yeah, I just forget to check it out. Okay, so here you can see the WordPress plugins, Netrica, blocks, post, script, one, stored cross-site scripting. So vulnerability is what accesses vulnerability. Suppose this vulnerability, I like if I create the vulnerability, which is one like blog post script one in my WordPress website, then what will be happen? My vulnerable machines will be like this accesses vulnerability. So how to create this vulnerability? Simple. Okay. So I'm going to tell you how to use this particular vulnerability, but let me do one more thing. Let make it easy. Okay. So I'm switching here. Okay. Next page. So there are like date and the download exploit, and second one is like vulnerable applications, and one is verified. So these all are not verified even, but D for the download exploit and applications. So make sure that there are two options. One is download exploits. Means exploit means what? This exploit is used for to hack this particular way bug, like WordPress plugin AZ cookies plugin policy 1.6.2. So whether the target or vulnerable, victims vulnerabilities or the plugins is easy cookies policy 1.6.2, then you can use this particular code which we call exploit, and you can do broken access control to store accesses. So this one is exploit, which is exploitable on the web app, and the like platform is PHP. All right. So okay, I'm going to click on this. All right. All right. Due to some issues, we cannot again. Okay. I think so my screen share. Oh, so I'm selecting the application vulnerable application which having vulnerable applications, these options. Okay, and I'm going to skip these all which don't having the vulnerable application option. So what does it mean? You can download a particular vulnerable application, and you can see here two vulnerable application. One is user fronted 3.5, and second one is plugins which having the perfect survive 1.5.1, but it's an authenticated one. First one are authenticated, second one is unauthenticated. Both are SQL injection. So with so one more thing that first first you have to know how to install WordPress and how to upload the plugins, how to use plugins. First you completed your task to completing the WordPress website, uploading the plugins. Which plugins? User fronted 3.5.25, right? Or perfect survive 1.5 5.1. Okay, so once you uploaded this plugins or the WordPress website, which one is your vulnerable machine, right? So once you completed installation, then you can try to do penetration testing, right? So use your WP scan and find the WordPress plugin. So once you like found there is a 3.5 and then blah 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 plugins, then your testing skill is started, right? So what is this? First, whether you found the 3.5 wala plugins on the particular website, you can use this exploit. But at least remember this. But at least you need authentication or credentials of that particular website, whatever you are targeting. Okay, so like website, first you have to collect the target authentication user and password credentials by uh, at which condition, and then you can exploit these WordPress or find the database using these exploitations. So these exploits. So next one or next vulnerability is what WordPress plugin perfect server, and this one is also SQL injection, but it this exploits is unauthenticated. Means you don't need user and password or credentials. So you can easily crack or do the SQL injection using this exploit. Which exploit? This exploit. Okay. So once you done to uploading and all, you are creating the web. You are creating what? A web vulnerability. So web vulnerability. Okay. Second, system vulnerability. So I'm studying my system. My latest new machine's name is Hacksudo Prem. Prem, my colleagues, or you can say my friend. His name is Prem. So I suppose that let's create a machine's name like Prem. Okay, all right. It's a different story. So let me start the machines. Okay, all right. I already created Hacksudo Dr. Willow, Hacksudo Narada machine, Hacksudo Offsec machine, three machines, and very soon I will upload these three machines on my website, hacksudo.com website. Right, you can check it out or the page of One Hub. Okay, and whether you want to download my other boxes, vulnerable boxes, you can go the go like Google and search the One Hub. One Hub is a big platform which is used for penetration testing, and the platform One Hub platform is co-partner of OffSec. So OffSec organize like big level certification like OECP and all. So OneLab is one of these platform which is used by the OffSec. Okay. So my box, 9 box are available over there. You can download these boxes and do your test. Like you can shine your testing skill over there, right? I suppose my IP address is what I don't know my IP address. Let's see. User is root and the password is red hat. Red hat. Password user is Prem and password is red hat. All right. Sudo. So okay, not sudo. Su root. Password is red hat. Not su root red hat. All right. Minor. Fine. So first get a root access and then put your vulnerability. Right. So what kind of vulnerability you can put here? Yeah, any vulnerability you want to upload here, you can upload. Now I'm going to show you some basic tricks like how can you upload your basic or machine system administration or system vulnerability out there. I'm going to use your git gtf, sorry spelling mistake. One second, guys. Okay, sorry. What I'm going to do here? GTFO pins. Okay. All right. So next one is what system administration vulnerabilities. Okay. So there are a number of vulnerability available here. You can put any, or if you know how to do privilege escalation on Linux, you can create vulnerability also. So I'm targeting here some basic vulnerability like sudo vulnerability. Where once you click on the sudo, here you can find there are number of command those you can create vulnerable. So suppose I want to create a vulnerability for ggip. You can click out there, right. So how to exploit using the ggip? You can read any arbitrary file using ggip vulnerability, whether ggip having the SVD privilege escalation. Okay. So that. So how to put SVD privilege escalation? There are a number of methodologies. There are system administration skill. I will like to teach you how to create ggip vulnerable for SVD, or I would like to teach you how to put a ggip vulnerable for a pseudo privilege escalation. All right. So I suppose that you understand well. Okay. Okay. So whether you want to know how to put you know a sudo for this command, there are number of commands, okay, which is used for privilege escalation. So but first of all, or first important thing is to create vulnerable for this particular like command, that is like you can create the particular command as a SUID privilege. Like doing the SUID privilege escalation for a particular command, you need at least basic system administration skill, like Red Hat and all. Red Hat teach you how to create a machines, how to like Red Hat machines and basically Linux operating system commands and all. So once you having the skill like Red Hat level, or you don't need to learn Red Hat also, you have at least minimum Linux operating system skill. So once you have that all things, you can assign the privilege, you can assign the permissions, you know that how to assign the permissions, how what is the basic hierarchy of the Linux operating system, okay, file system and all, ownership and all that. That is very important things. How to create the services server and all, you know. So once whether I want to create a NFS server, okay, let consider or LDAP services, or whether I want to create a Samba services, I need to know how to create a basic Samba server on the Linux operating system. So first learn how to Samba server create. So in my syllabus or in my course designing machines, vulnerable designing machine, I put some, not some, but most of server. I just learned there. I just teach you guys. I will teach you guys how to create server, basic server. So once you know that how to create a Linux operating system, sorry, server. Okay, then we'll put there some injectable or vulnerable points in particular services like NFS services, okay, or the Samba services. So anybody can like find the flows and enter into they can do intrusion in your NFS server or Samba server. So once you are creating the vulnerability, you are putting some bugs, you are creating the flows inside your server. Why? You're not doing the secure your server. So whether you're creating a secure server, nobody can hack your server, right? So at least you should know what is the basic vulnerability and how to create a vulnerable for All right. So there are like web application vulnerabilities, privilege escalation vulnerabilities, server designing vulnerabilities, or initial access vulnerabilities, and so more things. So whether you want to like to know more about these all things, you can go the Google answer the hacksudo.com, click on my services training and vulnerable machine designing. Okay, so vulnerable machine designing course having why or CTF vulnerable machine designing is what you and several other hacker will be given a piece of software or web application or a virtual machines or virtualization network as your target, right? So your objective is to find all the hidden flags before your opponent are and how it develop. So yeah, obviously, I already told you that CTF machine used for to testing or to do the event. You can use it for your particular, private event and all. So you can organize the event in your company or to make them, strong. You can make your employees stronger and stronger and stronger. How? To creating the vulnerable machines and telling them like to hack this server or to hack this machine. So these guys must have to like update their skill to hacking or testing. So new machines or new vulnerability penetration testings is better to upgrade, you know, your employees and all. So your objective is to find all of the hidden flag. So you organize the event of city of event in your company. Okay, all right. And there are 10 to 15 employees who are going to try to find the flags on the particular what hosted the machines. They must to try to find the hidden flag step by step, step 1, step 2, step 3. So those found like those find the flag first, that person will be like winner, that. So they must be know the development side and testing side also. If you know to develop a vulnerable lab, it means you are better understand giving the environment and yeah, you good in it. So vulnerable machine designing using the many objective based on the web application, reverse engineering binary. Binary is like creating the binaries. By you need at least C language coding skill and all. So networking knowledge, crypto knowledge, forensic knowledge, and encoding and all. So this knowledge must for designing the machines. Many people told ask me how can I join to designing how to design vulnerable machine course. So I told them no, you cannot whether you don't having the basic knowledge about reverse engineering, binary networking, crypto, encoding and all. So these guys belongs to basic ethical hacking skills. So I told them you cannot. At least you need to know with penetration testing. You need to hack at least 10 to 15, 20 to 15 machines, vulnerable machine. Then you can try to do designing. Right? You can try. Yeah, of course you can do. So you getting the good knowledge of this all, like you teach how to get up set up vulnerable machines. So in this course we cover the network services, WAP's top 10 vulnerabilities, juicy shop and all, DWA Linux vulnerability, Windows basic installation and configuration. In this is important that the student and a professional to like prepare for global certification, you like OSCP say OSCP certification and all. So whether you are preparing for these certifications, global certification, we can try on this. Okay, all right. So why to choose this? The course concept is to build your own lab setup and test your like cyber range, right? And the simulations like simulate incidents or threat on particular environment. We can aware by the different types of attacks and easily defend them. You can learn Linux, web, Windows, network environment, and easily understand. I understand the concepts. Even it is help you to recognize attacks, recognize the tactics, or you can create your own tactics also. All right. So it's very important thing. It is very helpful if you looking for the penetration testing certifications or offensive security like OSCP. It help you lot. Or you can build your vulnerable lab and post it over the different platform like Hackthebox, vulnhub. Hackthebox provide you, once they pass your vulnerable box, they can pay you money also. Hack HTB submit machine. So what is the process? They I think I'm not sure. 250 to $1,000 might be. If your machines, like if you create the easy machines, so they will pay you up to 250 to 200, and it's guaranteed. Plus 15 quality bounce hoga. It means if your machine is quality, having the quality, good quality, then you will get a $50 more. So 200 is guaranteed, but $50 it's all depend on your quality. It's a bonus. So medium machines will get like $500. So $400 is guaranteed and $100 is quality bonus, right? So hard machine, if you create the hard machines, they will pay up to the like 750, $600. You can read this one. So insane machines, they providing the $800 guaranteed, $200 quality bonus, right? So that like how to create the machines, and the like requirement of their machine is they like describe here everything. Read this carefully, and you can create your machine. You can earn money using to creating the like box and all. So this is the initial step to go into this. Okay, so most of people don't know about that. Even they are a good penetration tester, but still they don't know. Okay, so I'm exploring these all things. All right, what next? Okay, so you can create your different boxes. So pre-required. What is required? You need the ethical hacking skill, networking skill, apps to obtain vulnerability, Windows, Docker, basic development, GitHub, file system environment, CMS information must be. What will train you? The syllabus is attack, defense, and geopard CTFs. Like what is attacks and defense CTFs and all. So what is geopard, part CTFs and all. So what is how to add all. Second section is OS setup and the services configurations. This is basic configuration, how to install OS, which operating system you are going to select for doing the creating the vulnerable machine. It may Debian operating system, Ubuntu operating system, or many. There are many operating system. You must to know about how to install the particular machines. Okay, so it's up to you. Installations or selections of operating system and configurations. First, I already put here some operating system like Debian, Ubuntu, you know using the AWS also. So I would like to tell you how I would like to teach you how to install the this operating system. And then next one is our services setup, vulnerable configurations. So not vulnerable configuration. Yeah, basically there may be the services which having the vulnerability. So there I would like to include the vulnerability configuration also. But first, I'm going to teach you how to install or set up the services like SSH, Telnet, FTP, Apache, Samba, NFS, LDAP, MySQL, SMTP, POP3, SNMP, network and all. So next service, section is what CMS and web setup. So it's a basic what is CMS platform and WordPress, Drupal, Joomla, Cock, Pete, Splunk, CMS more simple and all. There are a number of vulnerability. There are a number of CMS. Manual web setup is like Apache 2 and manual PHP setup and manual PHP MySQL connectivity, HTML page setup. So once you've done the CMS installation, you can go for the manual installation. So it's the easy part. What is next section is steganography. Steganography also very important things that use for the to hide your flags or next CTF hint. You can create a hint by using the steganography and put there. We can create a city of type of machines using steganography. And whether you don't want to use a steganography, you can like put normal vulnerability. Those will not like look like CTF kind of box. So you can put steganography as it's up to you, and you cannot also. So what kind of steganography will cover is like text, images, video, audio, and network steganography. Section 5 is encoding techniques, means encoding and all HTML you are encoding. This is also very important things to hiding your flags, to hide your next hint and all. Stegno cryptography designing, Stegno like CTF binary designing is also very important. Next one is Android CTF designing, and next one is like web CTF designing. Like okay, one more thing is like what once you created a CMS plugins or web design, web manual web setup, then you must to know how to upload a web vulnerability. So guys, you should know SQL injections, you should know like a command injection, how to do command injection on low level, basic level, or medium and hard level. You must know the LFI vulnerability, RFI vulnerability, to how to exploit the LFI vulnerability and RFI vulnerability. If you don't know LFI, RFI vulnerability, forget to forget that you will learn how to design vulnerable machine. Forget this all stuff. Okay, why? Because you don't know LFI vulnerability and you are trying to put LFI vulnerability in your machine. So it's very hard to create machine. Why? You are creating the vulnerability like LFI vulnerability, and then you will test that is it work or not. Your machines having the LFI vulnerability, and once you put your vulnerability, then you will try forward that like exploiting the LFI vulnerability and getting the reverse access and all. So whether you don't know how to exploit the LFI vulnerability, how can you put your LFI vulnerability on your machines? No, never. It's hard to create. So forget that if you don't know vulnerabilities, or if you don't know XT or hacking or of doing the exploitations. First learn how to exploit. First learn how to hack. Okay, so there are a number of CTF which is based on the web application. And the next one is on the CTF Active Directory box designing. It's very important that you should know more about Windows. Okay, domain controller, so buffer overflow, exploiting the Kerberos, like exploiting the LDAP services. So how to use the golden tickets, exploitation, use the mimikatz power. You should know the PowerShell, use of PowerShell. You know that. So basically, the like Active Directory designing is for red teamers. So red teamers obviously use Active Directory, right? Exploiting the Active Directory. So you should know, not a you should know, you must have to know more about Active Directories, basic domain controller information, installations, even you should know how to install Active Directory on your virtual box. You should have to know everything about user information, like objects, what is an object, what, how to use, how to get domain controller access, how to use active, sorry, Kerberos, what is authentication. There are number of authentication services. Okay, Kerberos, LDAP, and all blah blah blah. So learn first that Kerberos and LDAP, golden ticket, silver ticket, hijacking and all, LMNR attacks, reverse responder attacks and all. So that is not the easy part. So first learn about these things and then create the Active Directories. Okay, it's a good thing that you, if you learn Active Directory exploitations or creating the Active Directories vulnerability, it's a very good part for the red teaming. All right. So next is sections 12 is container and CLI vulnerability designing. Container means like Docker and all, Docker vulnerability, Jenkins vulnerability setup, LXC setup. So it's easy part, not a big deal. So next one is network CTF designing, and next one is privilege escalation. So basically, privilege escalation topic is my favorite topic. Like story behind the this privilege escalation is like huge story. I was like in, I think so. I just forget that all things. Okay, fine. 16, 2016 are nearly like 14, 15. I was in a college. Okay, and at that time I suppose that I am a good hacker. But even I I did not know about privilege escalation single. I did try to exploit by using the kernel exploitation only, and that other exploitations methodologies was not aware about me. Okay, so I would like to tell you that story of later, not now. So what is privilege escalation? Privilege escalation is nothing but the main topic while you creating your machine. So it's a very important thing, and the final step of your machine is what privilege escalation. So banda or the hacker have to know about privilege escalations. All right. So you need to know which is base privilege escalations. Just create a better privilege escalation vulnerability in your machine, which is not, you know, no one can find the privilege escalations. Okay, that create the such kind of vulnerability. Next is what to post in the lab and public to do the public or your lab by using public platform like Hack the Box and vulnHub and all. So you can put your box or upload your box. What is the career opportunity? Obviously, I already told you the career opportunity is what kind of job opportunity, what career in the cybersecurity field is, top level of security jobs to are opening and all is available. Okay, the like cybersecurity field is a top 10 level or top 10 domain right now. So whether you want to like make a good career, have the good opportunity, go for cybersecurity. There are limited people who has been selected cybersecurity or who is in a cybersecurity. So there are limited people. You can check in your surrounding. Those your student friends, or those your colleagues, or like surrounding your employees and all. See, nobody know nobody aware about cybersecurity. No one is in a cybersecurity field. Expect 3 to 4. You know, like it's a limited people. So think about these things. The opportunity is a huge, interesting things and all. All right. So I'm not dragging this video. So what the final section is 17th. What is the Hacksudo Labs? Hacksudo Labs vulnerable box. It's a one hub box available on the Google. I put some vulnerable box like LPE, Linux privilege escalation box. You can download this LPE box to learn about privilege escalation. I put some vulnerability to for learning privilege escalation. Nearly, I so 50 to 60 of privilege escalation vulnerability available on the Hacksudo LP box. Okay, you can search like this LP. It's available here, onehub.com. Yeah, you can download this box and learn privilege escalations. All right, you can learn privilege escalation. Even Hacksudo vulnerable box series also available. So just click on the series and boom. Actually, what happened? And my last box is, I guess, let me check. 3 August, 3rd August, June, July, August. Okay, August is, I guess, last one. So 3 August 2021 or the day at that time I like posted the Hacksudo Thor box, and later I posted or submitted three boxes. Name is Hacksudo Narada, Hacksudo Opsec, and Hacksudo of Dr. Villu. Right. So these are three boxes uploaded or posted after 3 August, but some issue I don't know. Even we don't know about what happened with Vulnha platform. The vulnerable owner, his name is Milk something. Let me check. Got Milk. All right, Got Milk. He stopped it. He stopped to upload vulnerable box on their vulnerable website. The reason I don't know. Behind the reason that I don't know. And even he deleted Discord. Discord group also. So last machines was uploaded is web machines N3, 3 November, 3rd November 2021. One now in a 2022. So they got me stop to upload machines. I personally don't know what is the reason behind it, but you can get or you can download number of thousands of machines on these websites. Okay, for testing and hacking, you can learn how to hack any server. So download any machine from here and do hacking, get a skill, brush up your skill, penetration testing skill, and all right. Even I would like to show you hack the box server also. Hack the box. I think so. I need to log in here. All right. I'm not going to log in here. Okay, you can go at the hack the box. First, you need to hack the box login, and then create your username password and log in there, right? So once you log in there, you can like get a number of machines to hack. Retired machine and active machines level. So next website is track me track me platform, also very nice or good platform where you can learn basic to advanced level of like penetration testing skill. You can update your new path, learning path is like red team. Okay, so you can subscribe their subscriptions and like unlock their pro labs, learn lot of things. There are lot of stuff to learn red teaming platform and all. Okay, so they are providing you machines also which is vulnerable, or obviously this one is a vulnerable machine. Complete your beginning path, complete your advanced part, complete your red teaming path, offensive part, complete your plus part. There are learning a lot of learning path, complete your penetration testing skill there. So the platform is available on the Google. You can learn your, you can like upgrade your skill. So one more website is what rootme.org and so on. So go there and learn. I hope so. You guys understand well or not? That I don't know. It's better to stop today's sessions. I'm going to create a new video on same points, offline video.